He's the youngest elected official in Illinois history. And I can explain why that is. And it's because the law used to be that you had to be 18 years old in order to put forth a petition to run for office. They changed that law last year. Isn't that right, Jake?
Last June, I think.
Last June. And so they said, okay, as long as you're going to be 18 at the day of the election, you can have a petition. You can circulate a petition before you're 18. And so before that, you had to be 18 to circulate a petition. And they changed the law, as I said, and that Jake circulated his petition while he was 17, and then he was elected. He was 18 years and 18 days old, and so I believe the youngest elected official in Illinois history. Thank you. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. Before we get into that, tell us about so far, if you've had any experience with the board. How's that going? Is it more or less than you thought, or is it what you kind of thought it would be?
So I'm on the Bannockburn School Board, District 106, which is Bannockburn, Parson Riverwoods, Highland Park, and then like a little bit of Deerfield. So I've gone to a couple meetings now. It's basically what I expected. It's just basically board stuff. You go over like the budgets and all that, and the construction and all these different things that are school related. It's a small district, so it's not a daunting thing to go over to be able to talk to people and understand it. It's basically what I expected.
But interesting stuff.
Yeah, very interesting. I think most people would probably fall asleep at the meetings, but I find it interesting.
But don't the school boards have a big impact on how money is spent for the different areas? Absolutely.
A big part of everybody's property tax goes to school districts.
The largest part of the property tax.
But you have multiple because you have the high school districts.
Overall, but it mainly goes to the schools.
That's right. So you're right about that. I forget what you used to say. How many percentage?
75% of your property tax bill was on the ballot in April. Yet the turnout for it was about 12%.
Is that something
in
else?
Most counties. So.
That's something else. So anyway, I wanted to mention that about Jake, and I'm very proud of him. And now he is a ongoing member of the Bannockburn School Board, and so again, I'm very proud of him.